DougKimmelScout.com here with Vyncent Jones. Last time we were with Vincent, his nose, forehead were gushing blood. Today he's a little more polished, meaning he's not working very hard this spring. But talk about your transition back to center, which you originally played, and last year you obviously got some time at guard.
Right. It's a little different. Obviously, a lot of teams in our conference, they run the 3-4 defense, so it's going to be a little bit of adjustment because there's a guy over me every play, and I got to snap the ball and worry about that, along with telling everybody where to go. So, I mean, I've been saying I just got to be a little more vocal with everything, get all the calls out to everybody on the line because it's my job. So
the quarterback always gets a lot of the credit for being the brains of the offense, but the reality is the center's doing a lot of the play calling down there. And I actually described you to the fans as an Ivy League caliber brain. Did I give you a little too much credit there?
A little bit too much, I don't know. But yeah, center definitely needs to double check everything. So I mean, we kind of run things back and forth. Sometimes we'll be in a protection, and I'll turn back to Travis and say, hey, you want to switch this up because it's not a good look. Safety's over here. You want to switch it up. So, I mean, that's what we kind of do. We kind of bounce it back and forth if things aren't looking right. But for the most part, I just get the ID out and let everybody know where to go. Let them call.
The running game has been pretty dynamic this spring. How much of that is due to the offensive line and the stable of running backs, and how much of that is due to the defensive line and the defense being a little gimpy and having a lot of guys in the pit this spring?
Well, I mean, the defense is never gimpy. They're Pac-12 defenders too. They're big guys, so give them credit. They're big guys out here, but just lucky enough to have some big Polynesians on each side of me, so that's a blessing. So I mean, if we can just communicate and let each other know where to go every play, we'll be fine.
You've played alongside some good linemen over the last few years. You played with Tony Bergstrom, who's obviously now an NFL starter, and you've played with Caleb another NFL guy.
Yep. No, I'm kidding. He's a good guy.
A lot of people are starting to tout CJ Patasi as the next one of those big name guys, All-American kind of players. To talk about CJ and what you've seen from him.
He's matured a lot since last season. He's getting a lot better with his hands, I think. That was one of his downfalls last season. He used to lean a little bit too much. You can really tell this spring he's getting better with his hands and his feet. So, I mean, he's a big dude. He just needs to, now that he's got the technique down, where he's scary. So
you also got a guy behind you who is pretty highly touted recruit, Hiva Tui. He's definitely come a ways since last year. Talk about him and kind of mentoring him along.
Well, he's a smart kid. So I mean, he's one of the smartest kids out here. So I mean, it's not really the mental game. He gets all the calls and stuff. I think it's just more technique stuff with him. He's coming along, so he's going to do real well. So.
Little known fact about Vyncent Jones, he is also an avid basketball player and has a phenomenal jump shot for somebody who's 6'3", 300 pounds. Yeah. Where did you get that jump shot, mom or dad?
Definitely dad. So he's been my mentor on and off the court, I guess. But I've been just trying to stay out the court a little bit too and not trying to get injured or anything. So.
All right, Vincent, best of luck on Saturday.
Thank you.